Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chandler of the Geek Slays, and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast, episode 91. Jesus Christ. I've done too many episodes of this shit. We got Kalen, or how do you say it? Fucking ksmac?
Yeah, ksmac3.
Okay. Yeah. He's trying to pretend to be a Twitch streamer now and pretend to be a pro Rocket League player. I give it 2 weeks before he stops doing either.
Yeah.
Just like he did with our D&D game.
That was different.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, they started scheduling me on Mondays all the time.
Well, I asked you what day we should switch to.
That is true.
You never replied, so it's okay. It could have been worse. It could have been like I don't know. The place you worked at makes me question if you actually know how to cook. Because I ate in there 3 times, and it was fucking
Yeah, you were never
cheese.
there when I was. You were never there when I was.
I don't know, man.
So
I have no faith in your abilities now.
Do you want me to show you photos of like food I made at culinary school?
Oh, at culinary school, sure. Where everything's perfectly set up for you. That's not cheating at all. Tell me, have you had one experience in an actual restaurant kitchen that mirrored culinary school at all?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. See,
asshole.
Hey, so what made you decide to go into culinary arts? That's a good way to phrase it.
So can you chill?
No,
dude.
He's a dog.
So I took Foods 1 in high school as an Easy A class.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that. So then I took Foods 2.
Fair enough.
And like that was really easy. Like it was all just like second nature to me, essentially.
Right.
So then I quit my job at a grocery store because I started hating myself because I worked at a grocery store. Fair. As one would do.
I've been there. I've done that.
And then I started working at a Mexican restaurant.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then it just kind of like spiraled off from there.
Okay.
I'd say. Yeah. And then worked there. 2 years later, I helped open up a kitchen in Manchester, where I lived in Iowa. Then I went to culinary school, worked at a finer dining restaurant, went to college, then basically moved out here, then worked at that shithole.
And now where do you work?
I work at Perkins now. So I basically just flip pancakes and French toast and make eggs. But
yeah,
I mean, I make a lot more money here than I did.
Which is hilarious because,
yeah,
I don't know. It seems like the place you worked out here, or the place you worked at, not worked out, the place you worked at seemed like it was supposed to be a... Oh, lag. You good, guy? What'd you just say?
Lagged out for a second on me.
You lagged
it's
out
like
too?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were all lagging here.
It's like it's a bar and grill. Like you can try and make it nice and everything, but
that's how small towns in Wyoming work. Everything's a bar and grill that they tried to pretend was nice.
Yeah, no shit, honestly.
But yeah.
What is that?
Okay, so actually going off that, because I've also worked in restaurants a lot of my life, and I refuse to ever fucking do it again. So
really? Why is that?
I don't like people. And for some reason, when you work in the food service industry, right? In any capacity. I've waited tables, I've cooked, I've done fucking everything that you can.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if you've ever waited tables, but you deal with enough fucking idiots. You're done. You never want to go back into a restaurant again.
I can see that point of view. But I mean, at least when I was a server, dude, I hated the after church Sunday rush. Those people were assholes.
Right?
I don't, but those are the worst.
The non-judgy Christian good people are
actually. And then there's like the people who don't read the menus.
Yep.
Ugh.
I ordered this thing, but it's not what I expected.
My experience, it's mostly been good. Like my interaction with people, but I'm also very a very charismatic person.
That's true.
So
I have to work very hard to just talk to people. Yeah.
And I mean, I have really bad social anxiety, but like when it comes to my job, like I could, as long as it's like just one table at a time instead of a like huge group of people, I could do it all day.
So,
but go ahead.
That was going to be my next question for you, though. What is the worst Karen experience you've had, either as a cook or fucking working in the grocery store? I don't care. I like these stories.
The worst Karen I've had?
Yep.
So Sunday rush after church, right?
Yeah.
This older lady is asking about my tattoos. And granted, I kind of have a couple, right?
One or two, yeah.
Yeah, one or two. And she said that I was probably going to end up going to hell because of all of them. At my job, you know, I'm waiting on you. I'm like, cool. So then I make the smartass remark of, well, I mean, considering I have Diablo tattooed right here, I figured I was going there anyway, and I planned on writing the plus down, and my buddy's going to be driving it.
Fair enough.
Get a tip that day.
Also fair. So those conversations are always stupid because I know I'd get in so much fucking trouble. Because as soon as she said that, my response would have been
your opinion to yourself.
Like my response would have been like, "Well, I'll see you there because you're just as fucking bad, you stupid cunt."
Honestly,
see, I was for like 6 years a very devout Christian dude. I know, hard to believe, I know, but it's true.
I was raised Christian as well, so
I wasn't raised that way. I made the so youth group and lingo used to be a thing, and I don't know, went to that all the time. Dude, okay, it was actually the most fun fucking place ever.
I will admit, one youth group we had back in Iowa was pretty fun.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
You can find some good ones. We had a great one for a while, but I don't know. Shit just changed in my brain, I guess. And it's like, no, fuck this. I don't know. But I also just Christians don't actually know what the fuck they're talking about half the time. Because I'm sorry, I love being able to recite Bible verses when they're talking shit. Be like, no, that's not how this works, you fucking cunt. They're like, what? It's like, no, get out of here.
Yeah.
I see through the lies.
There's people who like follow the Bible, and then there's people who like go to church just to go to church.
100%.
And then don't follow like, oh, you say you want to follow what the Bible says.
My stream disconnected and reconnected, so that's good. Gotta love that. But whatever. But give them a day off on Saturdays, whatever. So I cooked every Saturday for years. Some lady came in, never seen her before. Never once. And it's a restaurant in Fort Laramie, Wyoming. You kind of remember faces. Like if people especially if they come in a lot, you know who's in there.
Oh yeah, your regulars, dude. You know all the time. I knew 100%. People by their first name. I knew what drink they wanted right away. If they wanted chips and queso and everything, you just know.
You just know. And she comes in. She orders. I couldn't tell you what the fuck it was. She ordered something. Right. They take it out to her, whatever. I'm hanging out in the back. And my uncle, who was waiting tables, comes back and he's like, yo, lady out here wants to talk to you. I'm like, oh, fucking great. Okay. So go walk out there. And she's like, I come in here every day and I've never been served, I can't tell you what it was, that tasted like this. So shitty. It's so whatever. And I'm like, let's say it was a burger. Like, it's the driest burger ever. You can see the fucking juices flowing out of the burger currently. It's like,
yeah.
Is it now? How many times did you say you'd been in here again? Oh, I'm in here every day. Really? That's the same burger you've eaten every day then. You stupid fucking
I love
idiot.
people that say that shit.
Oh, and then I got hit with the, well, I know the owner. And it's like, oh yeah, me too. It's my fucking grandma. Fuck off. My name's on the building too. Fuck out of here. I don't care.
Yeah.
You're going to lose a customer. Fine. We won't miss you.
Cool. We'll miss your $15.
We really wouldn't. And back then it was the pipeline that was going through. So we had, 30 or 40 pipeliners every day at lunch and dinner. Like, we're not going to miss some random lady.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he wants the attention today.
Yeah, no shit.
He wants to be the guest of the podcast. He's looking the wrong way, though. Go look over here. Hi.
I'll put him up in my lap.
Oh, hey. Don't do that.
Wait.
He's like, I don't want to. I want to go to bed. I don't like this. Okay. There you go. Dog. I like it. I like it.
Hell yeah. All right, continue.
Okay. We're just going with the dog here. Now, so did you ever have to deal with have you ever had any managers who were absolute Karens?
Yes. So
story time. I like it.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, dude. So this is 2020. People are still like unsure about COVID.
Yeah.
The concern is dying down. December.
Okay.
Or not December, September. My bad. Early September. 2 of our coworkers don't show up for 2 weeks that are full-timers, and we're kind of curious about it.
Right.
So we ask our boss like a week and a half later, and he's like, oh yeah, they had COVID, so they're on quarantine. Didn't tell anybody. I was with both sets of my grandparents the weekend before.
Ooh.
So I was pissed.
As you should be.
Yeah. And then due to college, since I was exposed, I had to quarantine for like 4 days until I got my COVID test back, which was negative. I've been around it a bunch. I just think I can't get it.
Me too. I've been exposed, like closely exposed 5 times.
Oh,
Never
yeah,
had
me too. Yeah. And they fired me because I had a quarantine for school.
Oh, sure. Jesus
so I
Christ.
went to the health department and talked to them about everything. And now there's like a huge case that's like, then they're still investigating.
Was that in Iowa or was that here?
Yes, that was in Iowa.
Okay. Because I was going to say, in Wyoming, there's nothing you can do. We're a right-to-work state. They can fire you because you looked at them funny.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. I know because I had a situation kind of like that. I was working at the gas station in the town between where you used to live and where I live now. I don't want to give too much information out because there's only one of them. But I was working there, and I got fired. So the day before, both the owner and my manager had been telling me I was the hardest working and best employee they'd had in a while. It's like, oh, cool. Mm-hmm. The next day I got fired, and they were like, yeah, you're just not really doing things right. It's like, is that why I have this actual review of you saying I'm the best employee in your place? And the manager was like, yeah, that's just what they told me to say. The owner just doesn't like your father. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I get
stupid.
it. You know what? You have the right to dislike whoever the fuck you dislike, whether it's me, whether it's my father, whatever. But
Yeah.
That's such a weird thing to fire somebody over, especially when you literally just said they were your best worker.
Exactly.
But like, okay, dumb cunt. So nice. That's the only place I could work where I didn't have to drive 30 fucking miles. Because right now, it's pointless to try to get a job. Either in Torrington or in Wheatland. It's like, by the time I pay for the gas in my truck, I'm not making any money.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just working to get to work.
I drive to like 4 minutes or so.
There you go.
To get to my job. It's literally just hop onto Converse, take a right onto Tub Range.
Yeah. If I was living in Cheyenne, I'd probably just longboard to whatever job I had unless it was fucking cold.
Yeah.
Just save money. It's great.
Honestly.
Saving money.
Yeah.
But, you know, to be fair, that was back at a time before, not before I Twitch streamed, but before I was, before it was my job and I could actually sustain being alive a little bit. Not great. I mean, I still live with my fucking parents, so how well can I be doing? But, well,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right. It's like I'm just doing what I can and know. It'll get better. Or it'll get worse. We'll fucking see. Life's a bitch and then you die. But
basically.
Yeah. The next thing was, what other stupid so I worked at a shoe store in Pierre, South Dakota.
Okay.
Because I had moved up there. Because Anthony, I feel like you know who he is, but maybe not.
Anthony.
You wouldn't know him like in real life. You'd just know him from video games or stuff with me.
Okay.
Maybe you know him, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know who's met who. Whatever. I moved up there to go live with Anthony, whatever. Lived there for about 2 months. Anthony decided he was moving to New Mexico with his grandparents. His mom, she decided to move to Wisconsin. And I was like, I'm not going to stay here. So I go to my manager. I'm like, hey, I need to put in my notice. This is going to be my last day working here. Like, it has to be. I have to be packed up and moved the fuck out like 3 days after that.
Yep.
And they're like, okay. I was like, cool. We're good. So the week my last day, I go check the schedule. And I'm scheduled for Saturday, the day after I'm home. Like, I leave Friday, I'm not going to be there. And I was like, I'm not going to be here Saturday. I told you I put in my 2 weeks. Yeah, well, we just really need some help on Saturdays, so we're going to have you come in. And I was like, I don't care. I'm moving away. That's tough. So, Saturday comes around. Well, the next day, she's like, okay, can you come work tomorrow? Which I was supposed to be done by then. It was like, she had to go do something. Everybody else was busy. It's like, can you come in? It's like, can I go home early today then and go get packed and then I'll come in tomorrow? Yeah, sure. So I do. Because, being a good guy and also more money. I'll take more money.
Yeah.
Come in the next day. But then Saturday rolls around. I'm sitting here trying to unpack and reset everything up. And my phone just keeps ringing. It's like, that's my manager, my old manager. Weird. And I'd throw my phone away. I got 37 texts that day. Are you coming in? Are you coming in? Where are you? Are you coming in? Josh went by your house. He doesn't see any cars there. It's like, what the fuck? Okay. And then the final text is like, well, I will take this as your resignation. It's like, I put my resignation in 3 weeks ago, you stupid cunt.
What do you, yeah, you did that 2 weeks ago.
What do you mean?
Like, what the fuck?
This isn't going to look good on your future job applications. It's like, what, did I put in my 2 weeks notice and didn't show up after I moved away?
Yeah, honestly.
It's not my fault you don't know how to write a schedule. It's not my fault. Not my goddamn problem. So stupid. I hate managers like that. Are just stupid.
They're fucking dumb, honestly.
Well, what I say goes. Well, I don't give a fuck.
That's not how it works.
No.
Like,
yeah, so dumb.
Yeah. So, can I take 5 to go take dude outside because someone's a puppy and can't hold his bladder?
Oh, my Lanta, I guess. This fucking guy and his
don't talk to
5.
me about it. Like, talk to this.
You better have a conversation with him.
Come here. Hey. Yeah, hold that shit in, bro. All right. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. Fucking guy. Actually, that's fine.
Yeah.
I got stupid shit to go over anyways, so housekeeping shit.
Go over your stupid shit.
I will.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Have our affiliation with Secret Labs. That link is also in the description. There is no discount code, but if you use my link, basically all that happens is I get 12% of the revenue from the chair sales. The more chairs that sell using my link, I will be able to get partnered with Secret Labs. Yikes. And then I will have Code Geek at Secret Labs, hopefully, in the future. The next thing is Geeksgear.store. We now have updated mugs. We have new regular basic Geek Slays and Scuffed Ass podcast merch, along with the Super T merch. Updated blanket, updated pillow, updated... What else did I update last night? Added a beach towel. Coming in about the next week or so, we will have Christmas merch. And hopefully coming in before December, we will have the new designs, the Wonderful President, the Brains Are Weird, and My Blanket Gets More Action Than I Do. Hopefully those 3 will be done by the end of this month. We are looking into starting another D&D campaign over on Twitch, so stay tuned for that. Keep your eyes out. What else we got? I don't know if I have any other announcements. That might be it on the announcements. I don't like that my stream keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. I am going to have to fix that somehow later, I think. We will see. I'm probably just going to have to actually upload the recording to YouTube. Tough. Oh, Kaylin is back now. Do the thing. Fuck.
What thing?
No, not you. I was having to...
What do you want me to do?
I was struggle busting. Do the things. No, later. Okay. That's not oddly sexual at all. I don't like it. Bananas are weird. Men can't eat bananas. It's weird.
My bad.
God.
Sorry.
No. So later I got to send you, because I stream the podcast on YouTube now, I can't just post the link in chat because for some reason CloudBot doesn't work on YouTube, but whatever. At least my CloudBot doesn't, but I have to send you the link so you can try Killer Jerky. Get a discount on it. It's fucking great. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I want to try it.
Well, I'll give you my link and my discount code so you can save a little bit of money. It's good stuff. Or if we do come up Saturday, I'll bring it and let you try it so you can see if you like it first. If I haven't eaten it all by then, we'll see. You know how it works.
That's fair.
But
that's fair.
That and new merch stuff coming. That was my updates. So what the hell were we going to talk about? So you joined an esports league for a Rocket League team or some bullshit? Tell me about it.
Yes. So it's I joined an organization, and they offer free coaching. We have like in league, well, like within our organization, we have like tournaments and shit.
Okay.
Um, week, we were number one. Then Friday we just played like shit. And so now we're number three. And they do like a Swiss tournament style or whatever.
Okay.
There's 8 teams. This Friday it's a double elimination. So like this Friday we have to play again, and if we lose, we're out.
Okay.
But we're one of the top 4 teams, and the other teams that we were worried about are already like in, so they don't have to play twice. And so we're just going up against one of the teams that are worse. So I feel pretty confident about it. Yeah, so they do that. They do 3 of the tournaments within like a 9-week period. It's pretty fun. Like they offer free coaching. Like everyone's pretty chill. Like even people on other teams, like we all play together. Like we'll run 2s or 3s together. You know, we'll do private matches. Like
no fraternizing with the enemy.
Yeah. So I mean, we just hang out. We just vibe. They have like Saturday game nights.
Okay.
The guy who owns it will like make a private lobby and just make all the settings just really weird. Like he'll make the gravity like basically nothing, and then he'll make the ball like really light or bouncy.
Oh.
So when you hit it, it's literally just fucking gone. And then they'll play that for like 20 minutes and then just change it up again. So it's pretty fun. It's helped a lot with me. I've actually made some friends out of this as well.
There you go.
So yeah, like I now know people in Canada.
Gotta be careful with those internet friends, though. Just so you know.
Oh, yeah,
I've
like
had some experiences, man. What did I do?
Traumatized me for like what? How long have I known you?
Name one time I traumatized you.
When we were playing D&D.
What did I do?
You threw your drink at me.
That did not happen the way he's saying it did. Did I knock the drink over, or did I like go to set it down?
You knocked it over when it was empty. Basically,
well, it was almost empty. It wasn't completely because I spilled shit everywhere. No. You want to see an act of violence? I'll fucking show you an act of violence. No.
There's a katana in that box. Let's go.
God damn it! I just wanted to. I don't have one in here, but just grab a pistol and just really katana. What are you, Deadpool?
I'll do the anime thing and just like deflect it.
Yeah, Deadpool. Okay, sure.
Yeah,
sure. No. See, I don't know how you can be a Rocket League pro. We played public matches, the 2 of us, and you were just as bad as I was. Maybe worse.
I at least knew how to drift. And
that footage is on YouTube. You can go see.
Yeah.
Especially the one game where you were like, all right, motherfuckers, I'm going to take this seriously. And didn't do shit. You didn't do nothing.
Weren't we playing 4s?
No, this was the day we were just playing me and you.
Huh.
Yeah. When we were playing 4s, we were kind of running shit. Well, it was public matches, to be fair. But
yeah, I mean, I'm a lot better now than I was then.
Fair enough.
Because that was before I joined Havoc, the esports organization. I think I was like top 30% of the player base, and now I'm like top 8, I believe.
Fair enough.
So
I don't know how much I want to talk about this, because not all the information is actually out there yet. But it's very interesting. I do want to say both of us, because this is the internet, We both reserve the right to change our opinions on this in the future as more information comes out. But Dalvin Cook, the Vikings running back, is currently, I don't know, in a bit of trouble maybe. So here's the tweet, the first tweet that came out last night from Adam Schefter. And it was, Minnesota Vikings running back Dalvin Cook is the victim of domestic abuse and extortion. There's pending litigation, according to his agent, Zach Hiller. The second tweet, like 20 minutes later, an incident occurred over a year ago when a female U.S. military sergeant used a stolen garage door opener to enter Cook's home and attack a guest of Cook's and Cook. The military sergeant maced Cook directly in his eyes immediately upon entering. So when you hear that, it's like, oh, first of all, everyone at that point is making fun of Dalvin Cook because, he got abused by a woman. Masculinity. Go fuck yourself.
So funny. Yeah.
But then, like an hour later, his agent puts out this whole spiel that I'm going to read. The evening of November 19th, 2020, U.S. Military Sergeant First Class Graceland Trimble broke into the home of Dalvin Cook and assaulted him and his two house guests. Sergeant Trimble and her attorneys are now attempting to extort him for millions of dollars. While Mr. Cook and Sergeant Trimble had a short-term relationship over several months, she became emotionally abusive, physically aggressive, and confrontational, and repeatedly attempted to provoke Mr. Cook. Sergeant Trimble damaged his vehicle on at least 2 occasions, assaulted him, and attempted to stop him from seeing other women. The state of Minnesota applies the castle so the whole self-defense, stand your ground laws, basically. Almost a year ago, on the evening of November 19th, 2020, Sergeant Trimble unlawfully and without consent or knowledge of Mr. Cook entered his residence in Inver Grove Heights. Who cares? She gained entry into Mr. Cook's residence with a stolen garage door opener. Upon entry, she immediately and without provocation physically assaulted Mr. Cook, punched him repeatedly, and maced him directly in the eyes, then maced his 2 house guests. While Mr. Cook was trying to alleviate the burning in his eyes from the mace, Sergeant Trimble sprayed a second round of mace in his face, then proceeded to arm herself with a firearm and proceed to force Mr. Cook and his guests at gunpoint to remain in his residence for the next several hours. During this hostage situation, Sergeant Trimble tried to again assault a female guest of Mr. Cook. When Mr. Cook tried to stop the attack, Sergeant Trimble was knocked to the ground, suffered a small cut above her nose, and these facts are confirmed by at least 2 independent witnesses. Based on information, Sergeant Trimble has a prior history of violence, including repeated instances of criminal damage to Mr. Cook's property. Then, an hour later, the interesting part of this, the woman, the Sergeant Trimble lady, files a civil lawsuit against Dalvin Cook over him abusing her. Why is it a civil lawsuit? Why aren't you pressing actual charges if he actually kicked the shit out of you? But in her statement, according to the lawsuit, she flew to Minnesota to break up with Cook and to get her belongings from his home. She accused Cook of giving her a concussion, leaving a scar on her face, and taking her through hell. According to the
disregard being held at gunpoint.
According to the suit, she used mace on him before going into his bedroom, grabbing his gun, and holding them at gunpoint. She admits to fucking all of it, but is saying that somehow it's Dalvin Cook's fault that she went into his house, maced him, and held him at gunpoint. Like,
I love people who are stupid. Like how, does she think she's gonna win?
I don't know. See, that's the thing. We don't have all the facts. Maybe Dalvin Cook did do something. But my thing is, because everybody's like, well, how the hell did she have the garage door opener? It's like, well, they were dating at one point.
Yeah.
She even admits she was going to break up with him. But to me, even if we're dating, if we don't live together, you don't have the right to just walk into my fucking house. Right? That's my thought.
Yeah.
Because I don't want any random motherfucker walking into my house. Randomly. I mean, like if you text me and say you're coming over, it's like, yeah, walk through the door.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, like, I have, like, my two best friends, like Ryan and Tony. They just walked through the door right now. All right. But I mean, like, I get, like,
I just like the courtesy of, you know, you text me and say, oh, I'm going to come over later. It's like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
I also live in the middle of nowhere, so it's a little freakier when you hear somebody walk through your house.
I mean, I live in a city, so.
Right. A little different.
Yeah.
Little different. But my thing is, like, sure, more information could come out because there is a picture circulating that she submitted in court documents that they're claiming is a text. I think it's an Instagram DM just based off the way things look, but whatever. It looks real wonky, I gotta say.
Yeah.
It looks fishy. But she has pictures where her face looks kind of fucked up and Dalvin Cook is apologizing to her for it, right? Which, I'm gonna be honest, you might do anyways. I've seen people apologize when there is no reason for them to apologize.
I mean, I've done it.
Right.
I think everyone has.
Right.
You know.
So they're using that as damning evidence. There's also a video that came out where you can hear her threatening him. So it's like,
yeah,
maybe they're both pieces of shit. But I just hate how for the first hour, everyone was kind of on Dalvin Cook's side that actually had an opinion. There were other people who were just making fun of him. But then, an hour later, when her lawsuit comes out, well, automatically Dalvin Cook's a piece of shit. It's like, which story's the real one? He literally came out and said she was trying to extort him. This is a civil lawsuit, not criminal charges. If you had proof and damning evidence that Dalvin Cook did something, why wouldn't you press criminal charges?
Exactly.
Like, the Deshaun Watson case is a little different. The sexual assault cases that are civil lawsuits, that's because in most cases when it comes to sexual assault, you're not going to have the evidence to win in an actual criminal court. But you might in a civil court. That's why it's different.
Yeah.
I still don't love it, but it's also a thing where, like, if he did do something to you in the room in your massage parlor that isn't legally allowed to have cameras, then, you know, what evidence would you actually have? What real evidence would you have? Those are more of a tough case. Whereas this, it's like, you say you straight up have pictures of your face after him hitting you, and there was some video. How much more video is there?
Yeah, like, where's everything at? Like,
show me some receipts.
Yeah, like, if you want to try and, like, get, like, win, essentially,
right,
against it, like, you need to present everything. You can't just,
right,
okay, here's 2 pictures.
Yeah.
You know, like, but it happened like 10 times, but here's 2 out of the 10 times. Yeah. It's like, no, you have to, every fucking time, if you have, like, pictures or, like, documents of it, like, you have to fucking present those.
And the other thing is, there is a legal track record of her being violent.
Exactly.
So that leads to even more questions. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those people of the opinion. I don't care who you are. If you're kicking the shit out of me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm swinging back. I don't care.
Yeah, me too. If you swing first.
Equal rights, equal fights, motherfucker.
if you're dumb enough to swing at me, then I'm male or female, dude, like, I'll rock your shit.
You know, maybe one. It depends on the swing if it's a woman. You know, the stupid open hand little slap things.
If there's
it's like, that's fucking annoying, but I get it.
If there's intent to, like, hurt.
Right.
Like, excluding the slap. I mean,
Like
that's
those
just
little
like
slaps, it's not like she's trying to kill you. She's just
yeah, but if there's like actual intent to do harm,
yeah, that's a whole different thing.
I'll break your arm.
And apparently Dalvin Cook hitting her didn't happen until after she was holding them at gunpoint. And apparently he hit her with a broomstick that he found. It's like,
of course
okay,
it all comes out.
That's fine. I don't see a problem with this. If you're holding me at gunpoint, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you, or you're gonna shoot me.
Chandler, she got a scar on her face. Do you know how much that does to her? Yeah.
You literally were going to kill a man.
Yeah, no shit.
Like,
and you're worrying about a scar on your face.
I go with, if you're pointing a gun at someone, you have the intent to kill them.
She's lucky he stopped there.
Right. Like, I'm sorry, if I were to ever point a gun at someone, it's because I'm going to kill them.
Yeah.
Whatever they have done is enough that they don't get to be alive anymore. And that's the way I look at it. If somebody, which has happened before, if people are pointing a gun at me, they are going to kill me.
Yep.
That is their entire plan. I also live by the thing that 90% of people are too weak to pull that trigger, but still, there is that 10% that, I've done that before.
Yep.
Because I genuinely don't care. It's like, I've been asking to die for 10 years. What are you going to do?
Fucking A.
Either I'm wrong or I win. So
yeah.
Yeah. So stupid. There's a lot of information we don't have yet, but the NFL is not going to suspend him apparently, which I'm sure has people pissed. But Dalvin Cook has notified the NFL of this situation in November of last year. The NFL's known. So they're like, until there is reason for us to suspend you, why would they?
And there isn't, because it was self-defense.
Right. Allegations are not enough to suspend a player, in my opinion.
And you don't know, like, we don't know if, like, those pictures that she's presenting is because she was trying to hurt him, and then he's clapped back, and then she's like, oh my God, he hit me. Like, you just don't know.
Right. And it's one of those, it's like the NFL hasn't suspended Deshaun Watson either, who has 23 allegations of sexual assault. Yeah. But they're like, we don't have enough evidence to actually do anything.
Prove it.
Right. Yeah. They're like, okay, when this goes to court, and actually I think the Houston Police Department is trying to make it a, like, actual criminal case. They've interviewed like half of the women. They haven't done anything with it yet. So the NFL's like, if it's a civil suit, just like what Ben Roethlisberger had, which Deshaun Watson, whether he is innocent or guilty, is always going to be guilty in the court of public opinion. Just the same way Ben Roethlisberger is. I will always hate that motherfucker. But to me, it's because he's guilty. Because he settled outside of court. He paid them off to shut up. Deshaun Watson's at least saying, take me to court. Prove it. Win in court. Which to me, he could still be a piece of shit. But the settling outside of court, to me, is an admission of guilt.
Yeah,
that is,
100%.
I did it. I just want you to shut up, and I want this to go away. So here's a couple $1 million. Fuck off. That, to me, that's how that reads. So it's like, yeah, Ben Roethlisberger's a piece of shit. There are lots of people who are. But it's just the Adrian Peterson thing. The world's very divided on that. Oh, well, he spanked his kid with a switch. It's like, it's the South. Every parent does that. Like,
shit, can I take my parents to court? Fuck, man.
Right? It's like, I get it.
All that trauma.
Right? I get it. Was it maybe aggressive because it's a switch? But it's also like, look at what the kid did. I probably would have gotten the fuck kicked out of me. Like, he stole a bunch of shit from a store, apparently. It was in the news report. It's like,
oh, yeah.
My parents would have kicked the dog shit out of me. And that's just how it was back then. Times change. I get that.
People are sensitive.
But
but get the fuck out of the garbage.
Fucking dogs.
Sorry.
Fucking dogs.
He's not even 10 months old.
God, really?
Yeah, in 3 days he will be, so he's almost there. But he's puppy, 100%.
Fair enough. But,
yeah.
Oh my God, the Vikings are in the news again because Dakota Dozier, who is a vaccinated offensive lineman, has been hospitalized with COVID.
Huh.
Jesus Christ, calm down. The Vikings don't need any more of this bullshit. I didn't agree to this.
Yeah. How's your guys' season going?
Fuck off. It's okay. Buccaneers still aren't going to win the Super Bowl, so it's fine.
I mean, if you say so.
Well, they already got shithoused by the Rams, and the Rams got shithoused by the Cardinals, so I'm going with. And then opening week, the Cowboys probably should have had them if their kicker could make anything.
Yeah, but that's the Cowboys.
But that's my thing. 3 of the top 4 or 5 NFC teams played them goddamn close, and I still think the Packers are better. I really do. Just hopefully the Packers play the Buccaneers in, the divisional round, not the championship game.
Yeah.
Because Brady wins those, Rodgers does not. So,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting.
This is the weirdest football season ever, though.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of the So currently, here's a weird stat for you. The Jets have beat more winning teams than the Buccaneers have so far. The Jets have a total of 2 wins, but it was against the Bengals and the Titans. The only win against a winning team that the Bucs have was the Saints. Because the Cowboys game doesn't count because they were both 0-0, so they weren't a winning team then.
Yeah.
So
Are they now?
The Cowboys are going to smoke their division. But even then, it would be 2-2. They're the same amount of wins against good teams as the Jets, which is just so wonky. The Jaguars just beat the Bills. Like, this year's just weird.
Yeah. One of my roommates is a Bears fan.
Oof. Yikes. That's tough.
Big oof.
Well, it's not that tough. It could be worse. They could be a Vikings fan.
That is true.
There is no bigger hell in the NFL than being a Vikings fan.
You could be an Eagles fan.
They've won a Super Bowl and they haven't sucked for always. So
that's fair.
It's like, people bring up the Lions. It's like, but you expect the Lions to suck, so you're not disappointed. The Vikings, every year, it's like, this team should be a Super Bowl contender. Get fucking shithoused week 1 to the Bengals. It's like, fuck.
More the Browns.
Oh my God, I did. Don't talk. I don't want to hear it. It was funny. I saw a video. It's like, what's the saddest moment in your lifetime in sports? And it was like a bunch of Patriots fans. So they're like, oh, the David Tyree helmet catch, or some bullshit. And it's like, as a Vikings fan, I'm just sitting there thinking about the ones I know of. It's
every season.
It's like the 1998 team, the best offense of all time. Field goal kicker who hadn't missed a kick in 5 years, hits it wide left. 2009, Brett Favre and his stupid fucking greatest call of all time, by the way. Paul Allen's call on that game. The fucking Favre rolls right, throws back across his body, and it's intercepted. What are you doing? You could have taken a knee and attempted a 56-yard field goal. This isn't Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl. Is the greatest call in NFL history. This isn't Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl. Will always get me. 2016, Blair Walsh, who hadn't missed a kick in his entire career, hits it wide left. The Vikings are the most cursed team. That's why I will continue to state the first quarterback to win a Super Bowl in Minnesota is the greatest quarterback of all time, and it's not close. Brady couldn't do it. He was afraid. That's why he didn't go to Minnesota. Yep. Minnesota has better weapons than Tampa Bay, but he wouldn't win a Super Bowl in Minnesota, I promise.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, like, the Buccaneers.
Roster-wise, the Vikings are very comparable. Very much. It's just, I don't know. It's just something about Minnesota. Watch any game that's been played in Minnesota. The other team's kicker can't kick either. It's, for some reason, it's very windy in that dome. I don't really know. Yeah. So it's tough.
It's tough.
So you had me freaked out on Saturday. I kind of forget that my entire life exists on the internet. So I just get the text from you. Are you going through Cheyenne on your way home? It's like, how the fuck do you know where I am?
Because I saw your TikToks.
Yeah. And I was like, so I start like looking around. It's like, where is this motherfucker? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just seeing. I was like, I was off. I was like, yeah, maybe they'll stop by. It's been a while since we've seen each other, so.
It's because you moved away.
Yep.
Trash can.
It happens.
It happens. But yeah, been a while. I haven't played D&D in so fucking long.
Last time I played was with you.
Damn.
So.
Okay, it hasn't been that long, but I no longer get to go to Sunday game nights, which isn't the most terrible thing in the world anyways, but
was that
new contract I signed with Twitch. I have to stream like 20 hours of sports content a month. And the best way for me to do that is to just watch football and react to it for people to see. So, what day is football on?
Sunday.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But, you know. This is what it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you're an affiliate, right?
Yep. Currently.
Yeah.
You gotta average fucking 75 viewers per stream to get partner.
Fucking yeah, holy shit. That's a lot.
It's like I'm averaging like 7.
I know, but yeah, that's someday.
Dude, I have been stuck at like 315 followers for like 6 months.
Really?
Yeah. I've peaked apparently. I think the biggest issue
at 32.
There you go. I think my biggest issue is I need another video game to come out that doesn't suck. Everything sucks.
I mean, Saturday nights, like, do you stream on Saturdays?
Sometimes. Depends on what I'm doing.
I mean, if you want to do like a Saturday night like sport tour.
Okay.
Type deal, I'd be down.
So do you always have the same days off?
I have every Friday and Saturday off.
Okay.
So Fridays for my esports thing, and then Saturdays because they just want to give you 2 days off in a row.
There you go.
I'd be down to do that Saturdays.
I've been thinking about starting another D&D game on Twitch. Been talking with some people about it. But it's tough trying to get everybody to have the same day be free.
Schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when some people don't have a set schedule. It's like,
you know, yeah, that was the hardest thing about the Bronco, dude.
Yeah. I hate not having a set schedule. It annoys me.
That's why I'm glad with mine now. Like I work 2 to like 10 to 10:30 every day besides Friday and Saturdays.
Right.
And then like sometimes I'll stream like after work.
Right.
Throughout the week, but I mostly stream on Fridays and Saturdays.
There you go. Yeah, I need to re-download SWOTOR. I miss it.
It's pretty fun. I've been playing through Fallen Knights or whatever that is, that quest line.
I gotta be honest, I have like 100 hours put into that game. Still never beat the first story for any of the different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't beat the entire thing for any of them. To be fair, it wasn't until like last year where I actually started paying for the subscription, which actually allows you to beat it.
Yeah.
It's the way it slows down your XP when you're playing for free.
Oh my god, I couldn't, dude.
Yeah,
like,
no.
But literally, you just have to subscribe once, and then that it's gone. That XP thing is gone.
I stay subscribed, so I'm just racking up cartel coins. So when we go to create characters, I'm gonna have a dope looking fucking dude.
That's dope. Are we gonna be doing Jedis or Sith?
We'll have to talk.
I'm down to do.
You never had a Jedi
3
character, so I'm thinking of our like Star Wars RPG games.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a chaotic person.
Yeah, what was your stupid name? Your Twi'lek guy who was kind of a dick?
I don't fucking remember.
I don't know. He's dead now. Don't worry, we're never playing Terran and Zari again anyways, and I'm so pissed about it.
Why?
Because Dan got that story to such a cool point, and then he quit. And it's like, I wanted to finish this.
Yeah.
To be fair, Terran, it's just like Aramel, my D&D character. Those are the two characters I've played the longest in any game. I have way too much of a fucking attachment to them. It's like, I don't want to see Terran go out like this.
Yeah.
He's like in the middle of his arc. We haven't peaked yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm down to make Jedis. I don't think I've ever played the Jedi side of Star Wars: The Old Republic.
I've played, so I can't remember. I think my highest level character, I have the like boost character that you can build. I've just never done it.
Yeah, my buddy and I use that on Sith Assassins.
There you go. I've never used it. But
I have like a level 71.
I think my highest actual level is like 30 something, and it's Terran. I made Terran.
Yeah.
And played him just like Terran, where half the time I'm an evil bastard. What do we do? Do we capture him or do we kill him? Murder them all. It's like, oh fuck, okay. Thought you were supposed to be a Jedi. I am. I'm great.
Kind of.
I'm mostly a Jedi. I just slaughter younglings sometimes. Do you actually know? I can't remember when the last time you played Star Wars was. Do you know what happened with Terran?
So the last thing I remember is that we had that one base.
Yeah.
And we went, like, we did that underwater mission.
Okay.
And then like we went to this city that was like ruined or something to grab something. Okay. And then that one race like showed up. Or something like that.
Oh my god, that would have been so. You missed a lot.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, fucking work, man. Like.
Yeah. No, I got you. Well, it was work, and you had a friend. You had a special friend far away.
Thank God she's gone. Holy fuck.
But no, so I can't remember what. So. If you remember, Heath's character had that weird rivalry going on with Cad Bane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we tracked down Cad Bane and Cronus. And, you know, as things tend to work out for our group, who were the only two people who... So, like, the entire group was originally in a fight. Shit started exploding. We all started running to places. So which two people find Cad Bane and Cronus? You know, who do you think would do that?
Yeah.
Me and Heath, right? So we see them. Those two split up. Cad Bane goes this way, Cronus goes that way. And it's like, me and Heath give each other the knowing, like, we know what the fuck we're going to do here. We both have our enemy here. So we both go, yep. Heath fucking murders Cad Bane, like, just like that. Fucking wild. Cad Bane never fired a shot. They did the stupid draw thing, and it's like, Heath's too good at that. It's like the one thing he's good at, but he got him. So I went to fight Cronus, who apparently now has lightsabers. Don't know how that happens, and force powers, but he's a droid. Don't ask questions, because I don't know either. He's a droid that's not supposed to happen, but whatever. So we see this he has this gem that is powering something, right? And, because he has 4 lightsabers, he's kicking the shit out of me. He shouldn't be, but whatever, he is. So it's like, okay, I'm going to die anyways. So I go grab the crystal that is setting all this shit up. And I'm holding it, and I looked at Cronus, and I was like, another step, and I destroy this and kill us all at the same time. I don't care. And he's like, no, give me that. So I did it. The base, everybody was underground in this base. It crumbles. Everybody's trapped in there.
Yeah.
My character disappears. They find like shreds of my armor, the bits of my lightsaber, except for the kyber crystal, but no actual blood or body parts of mine. So likely I'm still alive, because you see the shreds of Cronus, you see the shreds of everything else. But I'm not there. They find security footage of like a red-looking Twi'lek that got... So it's like, oh, whatever. So apparently they just assumed I died, because nobody came looking for me. Terran was out of the game for like 6 months because nobody went looking for him. And in that 6 months, I was taken by... So you've heard of Darth Krayt, right?
Yep.
Former Jedi. He was a sand person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his Padawan was Darth... What the fuck is her name? The red Twi'lek bitch. Darth Talon. Darth Talon was the person Cronus brought into the world with that little crystal, because apparently I failed anyways, even though I destroyed it, but whatever.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's whatever. Story's got to progress, I guess. But Talon comes back, and she has to bring back Darth Krayt. But she needed me to do it for some reason, which is interesting. It's like, what if I died? Then Krayt can just never come back? How does that work? Whatever. So I was taken by her, turned to the dark side, basically. Got dope-ass lightsabers. Can't lie about that. They were sick. You know the dark core lightsabers in the Old Republic? So they're black and then glow red. That's what I had. They were also the Asajj Ventress style. So like dual blades that can connect into a double blade. It was sick. But yeah, I was with her for a while. Murdered a bunch of sand people for some reason. Went, found Krayt, brought him back to full power, along with the Yuzon Vong. Then I kind of challenged Krayt. I basically called him a cunt, because he kept being rude to Talon, who I apparently had fallen in love with. Because, that's what you do. You fall in love with your captor. I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
Find out Talon's pregnant with my kid. Then Darth Krayt starts skinning me alive. So Terran's even more scarred up now. Because Krayt did not like me, because I guess I intimidate him a little bit. Like, at the moment, he's way more powerful than me, but I don't know. Dan said it was, you feel like he's intimidated, not by what you are, but what you could become. And it's like, then why the fuck wouldn't he just kill me? Fucking Star Wars never makes sense like that, I guess, so whatever.
Shit.
But it ends with me going and finding Zari, Andy's character, and Wonder's old character, Damon. I have Wonder's new character that was just for the times when I'd play as Terran without other people there, because Wonder would go with me, so he had a character too. We're talking to Zari. I'm pissed. I've been gone for almost a year. Nobody even tried to look for me.
Fucking bet you would be, dude.
I'd been reaching out with the Force trying to find any of them. And, like, I could tell they were there. Apparently, Talon had been blocking me, so they couldn't have sensed me if they tried. I wouldn't know that, though.
Yeah.
And it's like, I remember when Grimm died, or when Grimm went missing the first time and got captured by Cronus, who was the one who went to go find him every time? Or try. You know, track down where he was, then track down where he was in space, and all that. It was me. When Zari had that issue when we were on Dathomir and we thought she died, who went to go find her? Me. So it's like, I go and save any of you anytime I can. I go missing and it's just like, oh, fuck that guy? Okay.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, I was like full Sith Lord at this point. Like, I'm yellow eyes, fucking crazed. So I start telling Zari the entire story of what happened and how Darth Talon was pregnant. The whole plan was for Wonder's second character to die anyways. So he piped up and was like, you know, maybe she's not pregnant with your kid. Maybe it's mine. Oh, that was a mistake on his part. Not really. Like, he was trying to get his character killed. But maybe not as tortured as what happened. Because he said that, started force choking him. Zari told me to stop, and I said, fine, we'll do this. Force lightning. She told me to stop again. Then I cut his legs, arms, and then his head off. But, like, one at a time. Yeah, he shouldn't have made that comment. So, you know, right in front of Zari, the most light side of all the Jedi, I just straight up cut a man to pieces. Zari didn't look happy, and I was like, what, you want to fight me now too? We both know how that ends. Because, you know, Terran's a cocky son of a bitch. Well, at that point, I didn't have the actual force power she did. Like like her move was way higher than mine. But the way Dan decided the rules work was if your force rating is the same, you can't use force powers on each other. Because you're just equals. It's like Yoda and Dooku, or Palpatine and Dooku. We both had 5 force ratings. So she couldn't beat me with the force. With blades, I'm going to kick the shit out of her. Because she actually tried. She tried to force push me and I didn't move. And then she changed her mind because she knew, because that's how we built our characters. She was the force user. I was the duelist. And it's like, if I can restrict, and that's why I built my force rating up, is if I can restrict anyone in the galaxy to blades, I have a chance. So that's what I did. And it worked. It was great. But so like the whole next part of the plan, I have to rescue Talon. We have to kill Darth Krayt, and Dan ends it. And we never are going to play it again. It's like, you got that story to such a cool moment.
Oh, that's paid, dude.
It's just like our other D&D game where you're playing your little battle gnome. It's like
It's true.
Oh, it is almost time for you to go. But we get to such a cool point, and then just it's done. It's like Yo, gabba gabba. Okay. I feel like the last 10 minutes of this, or the last 20 minutes of this episode, were just me telling that story, and I'm sorry.
That's fine, though. That's fine.
Is there anything else you want to
remember? It.
You died. Your Twi'lek guy died.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew that. Your father told you that.
Yep.
Because Grimm also died.
Yeah.
And so did my Mandalorian fucking again. I mean, he died to save the rest of the people there. Because, you know, he's a badass, but...
Yeah.
Something got fucked up with shit, so to fire the rocket out of my jetpack, I had to manually do it all. Like, manually aim it and shit. So, I couldn't just stand on the ship that we were on and do it, apparently. Because Dan didn't want us all to have second characters anymore. But it's like, why is that the third Mandalorian you've just straight up murdered, you dick?
Yeah.
Like, to a point where it had to happen. That's the difference. Like, if you die in battle, you die in battle. But this was, you are going to die, pick which character you want to live. But he also told me, he's like, you're keeping Terran. And I was like, well, that's who I would have picked anyways, but why does everybody else have to die?
Can't we all just get along?
Right? But, yeah. Is there anything else you want to tell the people before you dip?
No, just thanks for having me. It was fun.
Oh, yeah, we'll do it again. Next time we won't
for sure
have me tell just the D&D story.
We'll
do other things.
It was definitely pretty fun. I enjoyed it.
All right. Appreciate you. You have a wonderful time at work.
For sure. Hopefully I see you Saturday. So
hopefully. I will try to let you know later tonight after I talk to Wonder.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be in some YouTube videos. But all right.
Oh yeah. All right, I'll see you later. See you.
All right, chat. I think that is gonna do it for me as well. I hope y'all enjoyed having Kaylin on today. But for now, I think that'll do it for me. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.